What's up, everybody? My name is Harold Games, and welcome back to the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors Dynasty. It's been a few days. If you saw my community post, I went on a couple-day trip to California to go see the Oakland Athletics play. Um, and as their season is coming to an end, just to see the Oakland Coliseum for one final time. I haven't been there before, so I was happy to be able to see it. Uh, but that's why I wasn't able to record any college football. I do have a uh, Pirates franchise video opening day, year two opening day, getting ready to get scheduled to go out tomorrow, along with this video and a week three game for Hawaii. But this is going to be the recruiting and update video. Real quick before I go through everything else, because I know I'm going to forget this. We actually got two recruits after the last game that I honestly was not expecting any recruits to have happen, but we had one of these we had two corners commit. We had Jabari Poe. Sorry, we only had one corner commit. We had Jabari Poe commit, and then we had Josh Boenzi, the punter, committed. Verbally committed, so I'm assuming they can decommit and uh, do other stuff. But now we have freed up 125 hours due to those commits, and we are very close to getting Apple to commit. So that's good. We also have them scheduled for a visit already. We're close on Fallen, Saliga, so we're close on guys. We are actually okay. Chroma is a guy that we definitely need to take a look at. We do not have an offer for him. That's why. But I just wanted to quickly show you guys those commits before. I'm not gonna do recruiting yet. I want to go through some stuff to make sure to show you guys everything. So we just passed week 1. We are now on week 2. Remember, we played week 0 and week 1. This is our bye week. It's an early bye week. But let's take a look at the conference standings. If you remember last game, we got demolished by UCLA. Honestly, I was not expecting to get beat that bad. We actually brought in our second-string quarterback to play. But as you see here, we are 1-1, 43 points for 61 points allowed. That like 42 of those I think are from the UCLA game. We are 1-1. New Mexico is the only college, is the only program in our conference that has 2 wins and are undefeated. Obviously, other programs have a win, but not 2. But I am going to see who we play next week, real quick. Just to see where we're at. I know it's gonna show up on here. We're at Sam Houston State, so I believe that is also a non-conference game, so that's gonna be interesting to play. Take a look at the top 25 real quick, show you guys. Georgia, obviously, up there. Ohio State. Most of these teams have only played one game. Notre Dame lost to Texas A&M by 1. Number 12, Texas A&M. So they're number 24, Texas A&M, and now they jumped up 12 spots to number 12. Notre Dame dropped 5 to number 13 from 8. Oklahoma State won. Penn State lost to West Virginia. They dropped 9 spots to 16th. Wow. LSU dropped 8 spots after losing to number 22 USC by 1 point. Washington and Auburn were unranked, and I don't know how Washington moves into the top 25 after barely beating FCS Northwest. Auburn, with a dominating performance, they jumped into number 25. Other receiving votes, Iowa is receiving the most votes. Wisconsin is up there. Kentucky, Iowa State, Texas Tech, Arizona, and Illinois getting 8 votes. And Arizona and Clemson were dropped from the rankings. So interesting. That's the media poll. Right now the poll zone really matter because most teams have just played their first game and are about ready to play their second game. Heisman watch, I don't think any of our guys got here. No one has changed. Ali Gordon, the preseason favorite, is still expected to be up here. Shooter Sanders threw an interception. Quinshon Judkins, not the best week one performance. Travis Hunter did pretty good. No touchdowns, but nonetheless, it wasn't terrible. Carson Beck probably should be up a couple spots, but again, we're only 1 week into the season for most teams. We'll take a look at some stats for our players specifically. Braden Shager, I ended up benching him halfway through the UCLA game because I just wanted to get John Huey, Segapoliti, to get some playing time. He wasn't terrible, didn't throw the ball as much, but he was 8 of 12, so not bad. 4 interceptions. We only have 1 touchdown pass on the season, which isn't good. Rushing, Landon Sims, our star guy. No fumbles, 3 touchdowns. Pretty decent start. Cam Barfield, our second string guys, doing all right. Receiving, Nick Senecal already has 139 yards, but he does need a deal breaker. I think he was a guy that was at risk of transferring. Kwale Nishigaya is our second man in receiving. Yeah, like we said, we only have 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown of passing. Steven McBride is also at risk of transferring. So we got a lot of guys, and Dylan Hines too, but we got a lot of guys that are at risk of transferring. Blocking, we have 2 sacks allowed. Mari Taragi and Kayina DeGambaro. Defense, how many turnovers have we forced? So we have 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. So we've forced 3 turnovers, and we've committed 4 of our own in terms of passing. We're perfect for field goals. Our field goal long is 42. We're perfect at extra points. Not bad. Our punting average of 38.6 yards. Net average of 33.4. So not the best for Ben Falk. He's a redshirt senior. Kick return, not much. Punt return, nothing. So overall, pretty expected stats for this team to start, but I'd love to get some more touchdown passes, hopefully against Tennessee State. But let's start this week. But let's finish off the week 2 by recruiting. We're also going to do week 3's recruiting in this episode as well, just because I missed a few days, and then we'll eventually get back to just a week committing. But we have Apple. He already has an offer. He has 25 points on him. He's scheduled for a visit. I can't remember when he's scheduled. It says right there. He's scheduled for week 7. We could finish up scouting, so we'll finish off scouting. He's a corner, not the best speed. I mean, a lot of these are 1 stars, so yeah, let's just see if we can get some of these guys scheduled for visits as we can. Let's do Boise State. Let's do campus lifestyle. Hope he likes it. So we have another guy scheduled for a visit. I do want to. Okay, how is you? Are we on this? We are on this board. I'm gonna wait to schedule, but I'm gonna find. Oh gosh, I hate this. I want to find guys that we need. That we are just really behind on. And start focusing on them for now. Like Roma, we are second on this board, but we do need to do some stuff with him. So let's contact his friends and family. Just to, oh my gosh, just to get a little bit more interest in him. So we have DM player and friends and family with him. I can't send the house. Remember, I only have 50 hours I can put per recruit. So But the only other thing is I could offer him a scholarship right now, so I'll offer him a scholarship, see what he does. I'll also spend points on scouting to see what he is. He is a tackle, so we desperately need one of these. We're good for Godwin right now. Smith for good. Desperately need to get into the race for Dove, so I will contact his friends and family, and then we will also give him a scholarship. Just again, so if you look at the top, you see that's where it says top five, and you see that kind of grayish strip. If I remember, as far as I remember, we are very close to being locked. That means we are very close to being locked in his top three. I mean, if you can realize on other recruits, it shows it. So like Fat and Nikun, not as much, but we are projected to land in this top five. But for other recruits, Claiborne, we are way down his board. I don't know what happened with him. I was offered him a scholarship, but I don't know. We have plenty of scholarships we can give up. But right now we are locked out on two Olo. But overall, hoping we can get some more guys to commit so we can free up more points because we are way behind on a lot of these guys. I'm also considering taking back my word on limiting recruits to just 2 stars and under. And sorry, I'm also considering getting rid of the states I'm limited to recruit to. They still have to be 2 stars or under, but I'm considering limiting or getting rid of that rule where I have to keep it to those states. Just because I don't know how hard this is going to be, but you know what? If we start to recruit, as long as we win games, we should improve our prestige. Which once we get up to 3 stars, we could start recruiting 3 stars. So let's get off to the next week. We'll take a look at the scores for week 2 after we move on. Remember, this is also a whatever you call it. This is also a updated video. So we're ranked 97th in the country right now. Not surprising since we're 1-1. But around the Apple, we are very, very close to the. We're projected to be locked in this. Or we are in this top 3. Very, very close. We should end up getting him to commit here, maybe by next week. Same with the Fallen, Boone, and Saliga is going to take a little bit more work, but we desperately need all these corners to commit to us, even if they're 1 stars, just to get that added depth to our team. And transfer portal, I believe I said that we can target anyone. If I didn't say that, I'm going to make that. Or if I said something else, that's going to be my rule. I can target anyone in the transfer portal. But the chances of them coming to me are very, very slim. But everyone on this board besides Sylvester Ellens, we have at the top, and we're second on his board, and we're probably below Rice just because of the offer, and he probably has a visit scheduled too. But Tua ended up committing to Arizona State. I believe we jumped up into his top 10 after that scholarship offer, but he did commit to Arizona State, so that's a big 2-star that we lost on. School updates, our brand exposure is going down. Nick Senecal is pretty risky at transferring. Jones is most likely going to be transferring. So we really need to work on these guys. Our program, everything is going down. Big yikes right now. We're ranked 120th? That can't be right. Oh, in championship contenders. We're 114th. We're 111th in stadium atmosphere. We're 97th in brand exposure. I think that's what that means. Not 97th in the country. So we got no commits. We're not going to final commits this episode if we're going to get anyone. We're just going to be able to find out. We have 75 hours available. We're just going to be able to find out who else is considering to go to us. I do want to start looking at getting guys scheduled for visits who have not committed to a visit. I highly doubt we're going to be Boise State, but I really want to get Boise State a run for our money. I feel like we can. So we only have 35 hours left, so we can't schedule anyone else for their visits. We already offered Leo. I'll just contact friends and family just to get some extra points. Um, I'll also add in Scat to end his end the recruit points for this update. So I've now found his kick accuracy or kick power. Overall, I like where we're going in the future for this team. We have a lot. Again, it's a lot of 1 and 2 stars, but they can somehow become gems. We jumped Karoma. That's really good. But they can somehow become gems, even if they are 1 star gems. They could be upper 60s. Who knows? I haven't gone through a full season of any of my dynasties yet. So overall, I like where we're going. We have a solid 10 to 12 recruits on this board that are very close to getting there to us, landing them. Um, so yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the recruiting side of the video. We do have St. Mason State. Let's take a look at some schedules or scores from last week. If there are any upsets, so SMU moves to 2-1 to beat BYU. Clemson destroyed Appalachian State. Arkansas upset Oklahoma State. So that's interesting. Penn State beat Bowling Green. Missouri crushed Buffalo. I believe this is their current rankings. I believe they are now currently number 5 in the country. Cal demolished Auburn. Wow. North Carolina just beat Charlotte. Nebraska beat Colorado. Northwestern, hey, we finally beat Duke. Oh my gosh. I'm a Northwestern fan. The dang not expert Pandas are really making it tough for teams. Miami does win. They moved to 2-0, but man. Illinois lost. Remember, they received a few votes. So I'll just start scrolling down these guys if I notice any upsets. As I'm scrolling, I don't really consider. I mean, Troy, that's kind of an upset, but not big one. Bama barely beat USF. That's surprising. Iowa State beat the Hawkeyes. Interesting. That's funny. Georgia demolished not the expert. I like that logo for Florida International. They ended up losing to Central Michigan. Wisconsin barely beats the Sharks. Virginia Tech with the win. Georgia State goes down. Our Southern Miss goes down. Too many upsets for my liking. San Diego State. So this is the team we are going to be playing this week. They are 0-2, but they barely lost to UCF. That's going to be interesting to see how we do against Rutgers. Barely beats Akron. Number 1 Texas. I believe they're currently number 1 now. They beat Michigan by 4, which is interesting. Oklahoma demolishes Houston. Ooh, Jacksonville State almost pulled off the upset against Louisville. I would consider this an upset. Kennesaw State beating Louisiana by 11. Kennesaw State first year in FBS. I definitely consider that an upset. What is it? 25 to 7? What is that score? Middle Tennessee State upsetting Ole Miss. That's cool to see. Texas Tech demolished one of the 2 FCS teams, or Pac-12 teams. Liberty loses to New Mexico State. Jerry Krill doing his thing there. I believe he's still there. So both Army and Navy ended up winning their games. They beat Temple. IC Vert got exposed again. South Carolina beats Kentucky by 1. I don't really consider that an upset, but that's always fun to see close games like that. Holy cow, Fresno State. This is a new low for Vanderbilt, man. But I'm not surprised that it happens to Vanderbilt. Georgia Southern beats Nevada. All the military schools are winning, man. Washington wins. They stay in the rankings. They jump up. USC barely beat Utah State. Oregon goes down against Boise State. That has me concerned for our visit week. So, and Oregon State ended up beating San Diego State. So both of the Pac-12 teams ended up winning, I believe. But overall, not that many upsets. Here's our 25 right here. Any changes on the board? That looks interesting. I don't see anything. Georgia goes back 1. Ohio State goes by 1. Michigan drops 3 spots. Oregon drops 12 spots. Ole Miss drops 16. And Clemson and Wisconsin, who were unranked, jump back into the top 25. Iowa State continues to receive votes. They now have the most votes received. Texas Tech, Arizona, West Virginia, and UCF. As NC State and Auburn were dropped from the rankings after their losses. So, I think that's going to do it. Again, these recruiting update videos aren't supposed to last that long, but overall, I think we have a solid foundation getting ready to try and get set, and I hope we continue to keep that for the future. But with that being said, take care, stay safe, have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.